North Carolina is bracing for the impact of Tropical Storm Debby. Governor Roy Cooper activated the National Guard to help with the response. Weather experts say the storm's newest path takes Debby straight through the state.
We expect this storm to continue its slow, gradual approach, bringing multiple days of heavy rainfall and the potential for widespread and even severe flash flooding.
This is video of some of the aftermath in nearby South Carolina. President Biden approved a federal disaster declaration in North Carolina ahead of the storm's arrival to bring direct federal assistance to the state. Tomorrow, Debby is forecasted to pick up speed and potentially move up the East Coast.
And as it potentially does move up the East Coast, how will it affect our weather right here at home?
Yeah, our weather conditions will go downhill, I think mainly Friday evening, Friday night into early Saturday morning with some heavy rain. The whole weekend will not be a washout. That's great news for us. In fact, we'll probably see some sunshine late Saturday into Sunday.
All right, well, what's on tap for us tonight?
All right, so we have some pretty nice conditions out there. Could see some upper 50s in a few spots. Right now, look at the sunshine. You'll see over Boston. That's very nice after a cloudy start and rainy conditions. Your first alert weather headlines, we do have some sunshine in the forecast for your Thursday, but also the showers will move back in as we move through the day. And then we're watching Debby's track with some heavy rain and flooding possible in a few spots Friday into Saturday. Lower humidity, though, for next week. We just got to get through a few more days of this rough weather. Otherwise, for the next several hours, mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will drop from the mid-60s into the lower 60s overnight, even some upper 50s. And we'll likely have partly cloudy skies as we head toward the noon hour, and temperatures about 70 degrees. Let's talk about that rainfall forecast, though, because you might have some weekend plans, and I will tell you it won't be a weekend washout. In fact, we have first alerts for Friday and Saturday to give you that heads up about Debby. We're tracking the latest with this system that will likely bring us the opportunity for some heavy rain at times. No heavy rain on first alert radar right now across the region. That's great news for us. We just have a few clouds from time to time. A lot of sunshine for Maine and portions of New Hampshire, but then we go into the south. And this is what we're tracking with Debby as it circulates just off the coastal waters of South Carolina and North Carolina. Now, this is an update that we have from Debby right now from the National Hurricane Center. This storm has sustained winds at 60 miles an hour, and it is moving to the northeast there at 3 miles an hour. So very slowly, it will continue to take this track, or at least the center of the storm inland. It will continue to weaken a little bit over the next couple days. Now, you'll notice that the cone of uncertainty is not over Boston. All right. This is the center of the track here. So the storm is still going to be pretty wide as it weakens, and that's why we will still see the opportunity for some showers and storms here at home. There will be periods of heavy rain Friday into Saturday, but the amounts will all depend on Debby's track. With it taking more of a westward track with the center of the storm, we're going to have some impacts, but we probably won't see those highest rain amounts that we were waiting on and thinking about over the past couple days. So travel will be impacted late Friday night, and there could be a couple isolated strong thunderstorms around too. Let me show you the forecast track. This is going into Friday here. All right. So toward the noon hour, not as much rain for us, but as we head through the day, rain chances will be increasing as an area of low pressure as it continues to weaken and pushes toward our area. That's Friday evening. All right. Friday night toward 11 o'clock, a heavy round of showers and storms. Again, the center is well to our north, but this storm is going to be so wide as it weakens, we'll have those outer rain bands right over us, and that means we're going to have some rowdy thunderstorms potentially late Friday night. Then into Saturday, we'll still have some rainfall around, but it won't rain all day. In fact, we'll probably see a little sunshine. Into Sunday, some clouds around, but I still think we're going to see some sunshine. So when we talk about flooding, the biggest risk, this is for Friday, by the way, will likely be well to our northwest. You'll see Burlington there, numerous potential flooding hazards there, scattered for New Hampshire, or at least most of it. And then you'll see toward Boston, Eastern Mass, Central Mass, just isolated at best. So that's why I'm calling for a little localized flooding right now. And just to show you a different perspective about what we're seeing, the track of the storm moving inland, that's the center of the line there in the center of the track. But you'll notice we're still going to see some higher amounts closer to the center of the track there of that storm. So maybe 3 to 5 inches in a few spots. That's the potential. Maybe up to an inch, maybe up to 2 in a few spots, a little closer to central and eastern Mass. A lot to still hash out with this forecast. Of course, we'll do it for you. The next 10 days on the first alert 10-day forecast, you'll see the rain chances at 60% for Friday, 80% chance on Saturday. Look at Sunday, partly cloudy, 81. And as we go into next week, the dew point temperatures will be lower, so that 82 by Tuesday won't feel quite as bad at all, guys.
All right, we like the sound of that.